Okay, good. So we are continuing onward into the basement. Is the agreement you're going to take the unconscious guard down to the basement with you?
Yeah, we have an unconscious guard, and I am disguised as a guard, and we have a guard's body.
Yes, you have all those things.
Was he unconscious? I thought we handcuffed him. Yeah, he surrendered, and we handcuffed him.
Okay, you have a guard prisoner, you have a dead guard, and you have a look-like guard.
Yep, and we go in the basement.
Okay, do you take guard prisoner with you?
Yes.
What about corpse guard?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to drag them both down there.
Yes.
All right. You guys head into a small basement.
We walk into a room full of people.
Nope. It appears empty. There is a stairway going up to the north. There are barrels and shelves and all kinds of stuff.
This is a very nice map.
Yes.
Very pretty.
I bought it myself off of the Roll20 Marketplace.
Let's see. We should probably deposit that guard somewhere over here in the corner where he won't be found. Maybe over here? Behind some of these barrels.
Are these barrels full?
You could take a look.
I would like to open this vertical large barrel.
Okay. Yeah, you open it up. It looks like it's full of ale or brandy or something along those lines.
Is there a
Right,
wall
can we just
here?
Put the guards in it. Like, is it full enough that if we put the guards in it, it will spill?
Yeah, it's walls all around.
Okay.
Like, sorry, what was that?
How much empty space is there in it? If that makes sense.
In the barrel?
Like,
no, the barrel. That barrel's.
Like, if I put a guard in it, will it overflow?
Yes. Yes, it will.
That's a good question. Come on.
I know, I was thinking it too, but I was like, surely not.
No one brought Create or Destroy water?
We could pour it into the bag of holding.
Dude.
Terrible idea.
What is your obsession with my sack?
Get out of my sack.
Look, man.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
All right.
That was completely unfair.
So Minx will say, why don't we find if any of the barrels has, like, beans or something else in it, and we'll just scoop the excess water into one of those barrels.
And, like, what's more noticeable, a wet floor or dead guards?
Well,
Real question. Like, I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, are any
Doesn't
of these...
somebody have prestidigitation?
Yes, I do.
Can we
spill
the water across the floor and you just prestidigitation it several times?
That is exactly what I was thinking of doing.
Yes,
you do it slowly enough, yes, you could.
Sure, you can take a few minutes and prestidigitation the excess ale.
Nick is just going to be mumbling about wasting perfectly good ale.
Are you shoving the living?
No, the dead one.
The dead one. Okay, so you're filling you're pickling the dead guard.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're doing.
The heroes, everyone. What? Okay.
I think Vic at this point is just here just to see what happens.
So you guys put the. Hold on a second, guys. I apologize.
Thank you for adding that to the quotes channel.
I'm here for you, baby.
It needed to be there.
I like that still within line of sight is. It's a slow genocide, but it's getting there.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one too.
Oh.
Surely you know he's missing. Yes.
Yes, that's why we're looking for him.
Sorry about that. Roommate started cursing. I went to go check what it was. He just got a ticket in the mail from the red light cameras.
Ah. That
Gross.
sucks.
Anyways, so yeah, you guys stuff the dead body into the barrel of ale. The wizard cleans up the ale.
And mend the top of the barrel to seal it back shut.
Okay, your prisoner is just watching, got googly-eyed as you pickle his friend.
What are we gonna do with him?
Well, there's another barrel over there.
No, don't put me in the barrel. Come on, guys. I'm cool. Just leave me down here. You can. I got a clean tissue in my mouth. You can gag me if you want. Just let me be. I'll be fine.
Well, we only poured a half the ale. At least it won't be such a bad deal.
I mean, I wonder
And
if
he
we could
won't
like
smell.
handcuff him to this column.
I mean, let's handcuff him. Mm.
Yes.
Can we all right? Can we put him here and then slide this barrel, like blocking him in? Like, I just don't want him to be like super obvious to people.
If somebody gives me an athletics check, you can try and move the heavy ass barrel that's half full of ale and half full of dead guard.
Yeah, okay, we can do that. Does someone want to give somebody an assist?
Yeah, the guy
I'm
with the
super
magic
weak.
gauntlet.
I'm like incredibly weak, so it should not be me.
Yeah, you know what? You're shifting. You're not making a whole lot of. You're not doing a great job of moving that barrel. It's really heavy.
Gentlemen, you're making a lot of noise.
Doesn't he get a is with advantage shit?
I'm going to spin on both hands, say a little prayer to Mistra, and try again.
All right. No advantage this time, though.
Please, Mistra, let me push this. You know what? I can't even. Wow.
I believe your god has taken up offense with the current shenanigans undergoing in this particular basement.
I'm going to look to everybody else and say, you know what? I think we got a couple smaller barrels over here.
Minx, what are you looking for?
I'm going to, while they do that, walk to the stairs and give a listen upstairs, see if I can hear any activity.
Okay.
Also, I have hiccups, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You don't hear anything in particular.
I'm going to stay posted up here while they work on what it is they're working on. I'm going to read my spells to see if I have anything that would assist in this particular matter.
I don't. By the way.
Oh, okay. So now you're what?
I'm reading that spell to see if it helps.
You could totally. What is that post story? The coffin of Dr. Caligari or something like that?
We are going to bury him. That's fucked up.
I wasn't going to bury him.
I just wanted
Even Veripar thinks that's a little fucked, but he's not necessarily against it.
I mean, I wasn't going to bury him. I was just going to move. I don't know.
No, but when you bring up Mold Earth, that's what Veripar assumes.
Alright, I've been trying to use this past, 2 months.
You used it plenty in Princes, but not so much now.
I know, I keep on thinking, you know what? If only I got in shape water.
Yeah, you were inspired by the Earth Cult, I guess.
Figured, you know what? This would be useful for making, something for my gnome to stand on, so he could be at, normal height. Or digging holes. But no. Never useful. We're always on stone. You know what? Let's just put him behind these barrels. And,
I mean, he's handcuffed. We can gag him. We'll tell him, sit here, be quiet.
Yeah.
And we'll come back later when we're done and let you go. Or, I don't know, lie to him. I don't care.
All right, where are you putting him? Okay.
Over there.
In that corner over there.
Handcuff him to a fucking chair.
Or a barrel.
Okay. You are able to securely secure him. He is not fighting you in any way.
I guess it's time to go downstairs.
Upstairs? We're in a basement.
I don't know why, but I was thinking that was another doorway.
That's the doorway that you came in from outside. There's a stairwell
Okay.
over here.
Okay, so we can go down, or is that up?
No, it's up. You go up. You're in the basement. You
We're
go
in the
upstairs.
I didn't know we were going deeper in or something. I don't know.
Well, you only
Just-
see that. You can look around. You only see the stairwell up.
I wasn't sure if there was a stairwell up or down. And I mean, mansions here, they usually have a sub basement.
I walk upstairs.
Okay.
How's everybody's
Check.
health?
Stealth?
Health.
I'm
Yes.
fine.
Since I'm disguised to look as a guard, I would like to walk upstairs first.
Okay.
Oh, I will also cast Disguise Self on myself.
Okay.
You know what? Since everybody else is doing it, I'll do it too.
Okay.
And also Cure Wounds.
That is a lot of disguised selves.
So it is.
Do you need health, Veribar? Is that why you were asking?
Yeah, but I just cast Cure on myself.
Oh, well,
It's helpful. I mean, I could still use some more if you have extra heals you want to give me.
sure. Gain 10.
I was gonna say we could just use the ones I have in my ring.
It's a class feature. I can just give him 10. Or
Oh, that works.
it's a race feature. Yeah.
Does everybody get it?
No, he gets 10.
Okay.
If we take a
Whisper.
short rest, then I can give more, but I'm ready to move forward.
Okay. Whisper's okay. She's got 53 of 73.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you guys go upstairs.
All disguised as guards, except for
Oh.
Whisper, who I hope is sneaking. Or would assume to be sneaking.
Let's come up. Where would you come up on this? God, I gotta fix your fucking token. And yours. You were both sized for the map, the fire giant map, so you gotta put on a regular size. Have I moved you guys over yet? Did.
Yeah, but I have no visuals.
Yes, I've gotta ping you.
Aha!
So you come upstairs into a finely portioned hallway. There's actually, let me reveal a little more here. There's a hall down here. There's a wide set of doors there. Big entrance hall looks like here with some grand staircases going up.
Where are the staircases? Like here? Oh! That's totally different.
Hallway continues, but it's kind of dark, so you can't see much further than that.
I'm gonna be that guy and ask for an exact refresher of our particular mission.
You're trying to figure out what Dryland knows about the capture of the Storm Giant King.
Right. Okay, I didn't know if we were trying to steal something in particular whilst in here either. For the current water baron. Alright, so I'm going to step forward to this corner and kind of look around down this hallway.
Okay.
Are these doors?
They are doors. It looks kind of like the kitchen down here. As you peer down, a lot of the rooms are open. You do hear sounds of soft voices and sounds coming from inside. Sounds like a cleaning crew cleaning up the kitchen.
Okay. I'm gonna step to this door. You said these are double doors, and listen
No
there.
doors. Okay. Give me a perception check. All right. It again sounds like perhaps a maid, soft voices, a little bit of giggling, uh, but you're not sure. Uh, nothing important seems to be coming out, but you hear soft voices and giggling. You think probably a maid.
Okay. I'm gonna like make hand symbols for like mouthing sounds with my hand and point there and then down into the kitchen, so that the others know. And then I'm gonna continue forward.
All right.
Okay. Sneakily, I'll follow behind.
Let me know if you want another stealth roll from my previous one.
Are you stealthing, or are you just trying to act like you belong where you belong there?
Currently, I'm trying to walk, not like I'm sneaking, like I don't belong, but like I am not trying to stomp down the hallway. I'm trying to be quiet as to not be like, hey, who's walking down the hallway?
Gotcha. Give me a stealth check. I'll give you advantage since you're disguised.
Do I hear anything from the main hall yet?
No.
Okay, I'm going to walk to here.
Okay. There are doors there. The stairwell goes up. There's a bit of a landing you can see above. There's also doors there and there.
And no sign of anyone?
Not using. It is nighttime again.
Yeah.
So you've encountered a few cleaners out and about. You don't see anyone in particular.
Okay.
But you don't know what's behind those doors either.
Yeah, I assume he has like guards, like the ones outside. I assume that there would also be one or two lounging about inside, so
Could be.
I will motion for the group to come forward, and then I am going to walk upstairs.
Okay. Rest of the group follow.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. One moment. I'm just revealing the next area. Because I was super lazy, and even though I had this built last week, I did not get around to doing dynamic lighting.
It's okay. It's a very nice foyer.
Where'd you guys go? Oh, there he is.
Oh, I see.
All right, so you guys walk upstairs. Another nice landing. Continue well portion. There's a small, looks like a sitting room over in this direction. Kind of a small communal area. There's a stained glass window of a familiar motif looking out over the front yard in this direction.
What motif?
Octopus.
Oh,
Red octopod.
I so want that rapier.
what is this thing with octopuses, octopi?
Octopussies.
A, both octopi and octopuses is correct. B, is there a wall or a window here, or is that another path?
There's another window. There's another window.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. All right, because of how it looked downstairs. Of the hallway left and right, which looks fancier, I guess?
Give me a perception check.
I'm trying to like gauge which one would be like, hey, this is the east wing where all the guests stay versus, this is my end of the house for the fancy lord himself.
Okay.
Well, the one on the left doesn't have any stairs.
It's true.
The one on the right has 2 sets.
The left appears to be a more of a living area. On the right side, it looks like there's like some of the chairs over here for kind of like looks more like a loungy sort of area. Like you can sit down and have. You see some books stacked on tables and some writing utensils. So it's kind of like a study or a library sort of area.
I'm gonna defer to Vic and Verbar at this point.
I mean, I'm not really positive either way, but I would go with the way with stairs just because it gives us more options of escape, like up and down, should something happen, and also just more places to look after if it doesn't pan out.
That's the smart decision.
Is this a door and is it open?
It does open.
Like, is it open?
It is not open, but there is a door there.
Okay, then I'm gonna come down here.
Okay.
I was going to say the right is probably the correct way, but left is what my gut's telling me. But I'll still follow everyone over here because I don't want to split the party.
You're the brains of the operation.
There's a hallway down with a door there and there.
I'm just saying, if well, let's just keep on looking.
All right. Perception. You check that door. You don't hear anything on the other side. You do notice a glyph of protection engraved upon the door.
Oh.
I'm gonna whisper that to Vic. There's a glyph on the door. Looks like protection. And then I'm gonna just step to this other door and check it while he does his glyph check.
Dang.
Okay. Yeah, that door does not appear to have anything behind it, and you don't hear anything.
I hear Vic curse under his breath again about losing his old spell book.
I'm gonna check the handle of this door and see if it's locked.
Around.
Okay. You give it a little move. It does not appear to be locked.
I want to open it as slowly as possible, and I only want to open it a crack just to like look into the room.
Okay. When you do, I need you. I need all three of you. I assume that you're with them right now, right?
Yeah, I just haven't been moving my token.
Okay. I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw, as the glyph that you did not see goes off in your face.
Yeah, I thought so. Hey.
All right. A massive shock of thunder goes off. Minx, you take 31 points of damage. Vic, you take half that. Verbar, I don't think you take any, right?
I take half of half.
You take half of half, okay. So you would take 7.
Yep. Not a high enough level rogue, unfortunately.
Whisper.
All right, my shield fizzles a bit, but holds.
Whisper makes her save. I think she gets evasion, yeah, which is... Yeah, so she takes no damage. She ducks out of the way of the thunder. Let's see here. I'm going to say that you've got a ringing in your ears, Mansk, because you take a massive amount of thunder damage. The rest of you weren't right next to it, so you don't take that much. You do hear footsteps pounding up the stairs now.
Womp womp. Womp womp.
You open the door, I guess. So you'll see inside looks like a study. There is a table with notes and maps. Looks like all kinds of stuff stretched across it, and some benches.
Let's dip into here. I have invisibility prepared. Or I'm going to tell everyone I have invisibility prepared, so I could cast invisibility on all of us, but it would take one of my 5th level spell slots.
I can cast on myself.
Oh. Wait. What level can you cast it on?
5th level.
Oh, so you could cast invisibility on all of us.
Correct.
I do not have 5th level spell slots.
Well, then I'm going to link this just so I can see the spell without reading it in a tiny window. Yeah, so
It might be better for me, though, since I've got more spell slots.
yeah, I can get mine back on a rest. We can just spend an hour invisible in a room, and I will get all my stuff back.
That's very true.
And if we do, we get all the temporary hit points from my...
Footsteps are pounding down the hall towards you.
All right.
Let's be
Cast
invisible
it.
right now.
I cast invisibility on all of us.
Okay. So all of you get turn invisible as 4 guards burst in. Swords at the ready. And they look around and they're trying to find everything. Why don't you all give me stealth checks at advantage?
Well, here's where I fuck it up again, guys.
Don't do that, please.
Okay.
All right, and then
Veribrar is truly invisible.
Vic is going to cast Minor Illusion over here in this area, sounding like crashing plates or crashing glass.
Okay. Everyone goes and turns and looks, and they scurry out to the end of the hall, and they look out. They can't see anything. Second.
Cast Shillelagh.
If you cast another spell, it's going to break your invisibility.
Should... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Well, I guess I wasn't clear. I wasn't sure how
Oh, shit.
cantrips work, so I don't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that either, so never mind. Just that never happened.
Okay. Oh, good point. Thank you. So, yeah. They look around. They don't see anyone there. You hear them chattering about how nobody's allowed in this room. If they don't, they got to find whoever was here because the boss is going to be pissed.
Are these guys armored up in the similar gear as the guys we fought outside?
Yes.
Okay.
You said there were 4 of them.
Yes, there are 4 of them. 3 of them are going to charge off. One of them will remain posted outside the door at the ready. There's 3 of them spread out. They don't go into the room across the hall. Apparently they're told not to go into there as well. But they do spread out, and you can hear them kind of clanking around, knocking on other doors and trying to find the disturbance.
I could probably trigger the other glyph over here on the other side. And that would probably damage all 4 of these guys.
Well, there's only 1 in the hallway now. The other ones have gone. You can hear them up on this level, but they have moved around.
Well, I'm invisible. I'm at half my health and less, and I can't see what any of y'all are doing or planning, so I stand here and wait on the situation to change. And I try to breathe very, very quietly.
Veribrar is tempted to do something stupid, but will resist. Mainly because I don't have a stupid enough idea.
I'm going to read my features then.
I want to point out that you can see the guard outside the door, but there's no one in this room with you right now.
Right. No, totally understand. I was reading through things because
This looks like it opens, does it?
No, it's just kind of it's meant to be like a corner, so it's crossed, but it's just a window looking out.
Okay.
It opens like a window, you know.
Okay, these are these benches or these?
How large of a window?
They are. Those are desks, and they have there's stacks of books on. Like I said, the table has what looks like maps or charts spread across it. The window is standard, like a regular window that you can push open and lean out. You could climb out of it. You'd probably make a bit of noise unless you're careful, but you could all fit. The gnome easier than the rest.
I'm going to start looking through whatever's on top of, or glancing over whatever's on top of this. I'm not going to move any papers or make any noise as well as I can, but just seeing what's on top of this desk.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I'm going to go back to that part of my sheet. Not very perceptive.
Sorry, looking for something. Yeah. You don't notice anything that stands out to you.
Okay.
if I wrote something on like a page of my notebook and tore the page out, would the page suddenly become visible?
As long as it's on your person, no. I'll say if you pass it to someone else who's also invisible, no. Now you could put it down on the desk and step away, and then it become visible.
Okay. Are there any writing utensils in this room?
Yes.
How much noise do I think it would make if I used an ink pen to write on a piece of paper? Since you have to dip it in the quill and all that, or the quill in the well and all that.
Depends on how parsimonious you are with the ink, but you can generally be pretty quiet with it. It's the tearing of the paper you think might be kind of loud.
There's paper in here that I could write on.
Give me a perception check. Oh yeah, you find it's very easy to find paper, although a lot of it seems to have scribbles on it. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Celestial, Dwarven, and Elven.
Okay. You don't recognize the language, and it looks very slapdash and haphazardly, but you don't recognize it.
I also speak Giant and Dwarvish.
You don't recognize it. Well, you can't. You don't also see it because you're not looking for it.
And thieves can't.
Minsk, would you also notice? It looks like there's a switch underneath one of these desks.
Mm.
Can I try to discern?
Press the button.
I was gonna say, can I try to figure out what it does? Does it appear to be a mechanical? Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of. It looks like it's from what you can tell, it looks like a kind of a small lever. So it looks like a mechanical sort of chunk lever, but you don't know where it goes to.
Okay. I'm going to take a piece of paper and write plan ? And set it on the center table and step away so that it appears, or I'll write on a piece of paper that's already there and then move it so that the other invisible people in the room notice that I did that thing.
Okay.
But you're not telling us about the secret lever.
I'm working on that. I'm handling one piece of interaction at a time.
I'm just trying to say, because I don't have a plan.
Yeah.
The secret lever, that's a plan.
Yeah, I was saying, I was doing that so that if Ken was like, the guard notices the paper, he could interject.
I'll go to the table and write down. I can trigger the other glyph if I need to. and I can cast invisibility back on myself, or we can try and close this door.
I do write on a second piece of paper, lever with an arrow and aim it at the desk.
I'm in favor of the lever.
Yeah, I would write, try the lever.
I'm gonna write a plus sign next to the lever. +1.
All right. I guess I will hunker down and flip the switch.
All right. A secret panel opens with stairs going down. Let's see here. It does make a bit of noise, however, and the guard out in the hallway starts to shout, "Hey, there's something happening over here!" And he steps into the room.
Where's this panel at?
The panel is in this wall.
Ah.
Well, which desk are you looking at?
Sorry,
Oh, you're down there. Okay. I was in that wall.
Verivar finds a lever. Whatever. This guy is fully in the room.
Yeah, I'm pulling up a token for him now.
Right.
So he steps in the room. He still can't see you guys, but he can see the big button. That's different. As the door is open, he's like, "I didn't know there was another stair." What you guys can see is there's a stairwell going back down. I didn't know there was a stairs in here. Who opened that? Why don't you guys all give me another round of stealth checks?
Stealth check. Not at advantage this
Vic.
time now. Wait, still advantage because we're still invisible, right?
Still advantage, you're still invisible. All right. You guys are able to beat his check. He's in here, but he's looking down the stairs. He is keeping his eyes open. But he does not.
With him this close, I am going to completely freeze, and I'm sorry, but I'm doing nothing right now, guys.
Do I think I could walk to the other side of the room without being noticed?
I mean, you could try. You'll need to give me another stealth check.
All right, I'm going to try and move to where Whisper is.
Okay.
And he rolls a 3.
No, I roll a 12.
Second guard walks in. What are you shouting about? He says, "Somebody's in here." He's like, "I just heard some footsteps." And he walks over into this direction. And you're going to see him take out a spear and just start jabbing. So he's going to get an attack, and then we'll need to roll initiative. Well, let's see if he hits that first.
Can I see if the other two guards are coming?
You heard some footsteps. You don't know how many are coming.
If he doesn't hit with the initial jab, I'm going to stab this guard right in the back. This one that's right in front of me.
I guess what I'm saying is, with my new perspective of being able to see this way, do I see anybody outside?
You don't currently.
Okay.
Yeah, so if he misses with this initial stab, I'm going to close the door and then stab this guard closest to me as fast as I can.
Well, that'd
If
be
he
2
hits with
actions.
the initials, is closing.
Interaction.
What's closing a door?
Are you ready for the initiative rolls?
Uh,
I don't remember if I roll before the thing comes up if it breaks it.
It doesn't. It's fine. So he does hit. He actually hits twice. There are 3 of you right there. Let's see which ones he hits. He hits Verabrar once, and he hits Vic once. So Verabrar, you get hit for 12 damage. Vic, you get hit for 10.
He stabs the ground as hard as possible.
Okay.
I guess what I'm asking is he just stabbed the ground as hard as
No.
possible?
I apologize, Vic. He actually has disadvantage on your. He has disadvantage, so he does not hit you. Yeah, he's just he's like he heard you as you walked across the room, so he's just going crazy with his spear. Fairbar, he does hit you though for the 12 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that.
Okay. And he's like, aha! We have invisible intruders. And it's time to roll initiative. And I will give you guys your birds here in a moment.
Bird is dead.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
The good news
Killed him.
is the damage didn't break your invisibility.
It does not. Minsky, you have Augustus, right?
Yeah.
Well, your bird token's bigger than your token natively.
Can I like? Creature you touch. The disguise self doesn't end if I attack, right?
I don't believe so. But, I mean, he can't see you because you're invisible.
That's what I'm saying. Because invisibility, I can't find another way to end it other than attacking or casting a spell.
Unless he breaks concentration on it, yes, because you're not the one who cast it.
Yeah. But if he broke concentration on it, it would do it for everybody.
Right.
Right?
I think so.
I don't know another way to request making him uninvisible.
Yeah, if he broke concentration, he'd break on everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, because you're invisible, you do have advantage on your attacks.
Yeah.
Your first attack.
It's also the first turn of combat, so I get advantage because
That's
they
right.
haven't acted yet. So I was going to yell at them first, as a guard, but I can't find a way to do it without attacking, and I don't want to waste an attack not attacking him.
Okay. Well, it's whispers for first turn. What the fuck am I trying to say?
Turn first.
Yes. So he's going to jump up on the table and start beating on this guy. Two attacks and an unarmed strike, I believe. Good damage. 27. All right. And Verabrar.
All right. This guy who stabbed me is about to get very much stabbed.
All right. He's like, what the hell? All of a sudden, from his side that he wasn't stabbing at, a cat person shows him and just starts beating him over the head with a stick.
No sneak attack. No sneak attack. Sneak attack crit.
Okay. All right. So 25.
Fuck you, crit roll. I mean, the crit part was great. The base damage on it was awful.
25, 30, 44, 49. Jesus. 53 damage. All right. He is severely bloodied. As all of this, he starts stabbing, and you guys realize the gig is up, and the two speedy members start just beating the shit out of him.
I become visible as a guard as well.
Yeah. Traitors!
You hit me first, asshole!
You're not supposed to be in here, and who the fuck is this cat bitch?
You're not supposed to be in here! I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be!
Give me a persuasion check, but you have disadvantage.
Fair enough.
No. All right, Minsk.
I'm going to ready an action to shoot the guy adjacent to me once he's moved across the room
Okay.
with Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha. He is now going to start moving across the room. He's going to come over here and try and start whacking on the cat. So go ahead and do it. All right, that's 2 hits. All of a sudden, you're always like, what the hell?
The measurement is correct, right?
More or less.
I move 20 feet and shut the door. And then I move...
Well, it's not your turn anymore.
Oh, right. Sorry. Ready to action silliness.
All right. He'll turn to you and be like, where the hell did you come from now? He's already in melee with the cat. So he's going to try and beat on her a bit.
I apparently did not roll initiative for the bird. But it's cool. Whatever. Bird can come in later.
Just make it go on your turn.
Vic does not hit, by the way. The monk dodges out of the way. All right. The same one that's been hit before?
I'm going to shock and grasp this guy because I'm in melee range of him.
And he's
Okay.
pretty fucked up looking.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to walk over here so I can see out the door.
All right. All right. And other gladiators up. Since you walked out of the way, wizard, he's like, ow. Doesn't like you. Let's see. Veribar 1 or 2?
2?
All right. First one goes to you. Next 2 goes to the cat. Ooh, that's a crit. And he misses the cat. But Veribar, you take 18 total damage. Which isn't bad for 4d6 plus 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna half it.
Okay. Cat gets to go. He's going to just continue pummeling the one he was pummeling before. No. Let's see. Oh, did I have the wrong? I did. No, that's too bad. Let's see. That's total of 1921. All right. That'll kill that guy. All right, Verabrar.
Alright. Veribar is going to step up to the next guy and decide that he too should be full of small stabby holes. I do not have disadvantage.
Right, but you don't have. But you still rolled an 11.
No, but I was wondering why the 21 was even there.
All right.
There we go.
There you go.
And this is why I multi-classed.
20, 36, 47. Jesus. All right. Bloody him with that.
I hit 1 time, not 3, and did like less than 10 damage different.
All right, Minsk.
That was an awesome damage roll.
If I step to the door, do I see other guards?
Give me a perception check. You don't see them, but you do hear them. It sounds like they're coming down the hall. From, like, this direction.
Okay. I step the 25 feet to the door. I Eldritch Blast the shit out of the guy remaining in the room. And then I'm going to step the remaining 5 feet out.
Okay. And there is a window, like, over here.
Okay.
Just letting you know. So I'll just blast 16. Need my selector. All right, other gladiator. He's got his back to the wall. All 3 of you are in melee range. Vic, 1, 2, or 3.
I'm in melee range of this guy.
Yeah, he's got a spear. He's got some reach.
1.
One. All right, Verabrar, 2 or 3.
You're gonna say 1, 2, 3, straight down.
Okay. All right, one to actually. It's first one to Vic, second one to Cat, third one to Verabrar. All right, Verabrar, what's your AC?
21.
21. All right, does not hit you. Does, however, hit Cat and Vic. Vic, you take 7 damage. Cat takes a nice, healthy 15.
Okay, my ward's going to wink out of existence.
Okay. All right, Vic, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to shocking grasp this guy again
All right.
and try and get out of the way.
All right, that is a hit.
Then I'm going to move over here, play out of this guy's reach.
All right. You see Minsk standing in the hallway, and he has, obviously invisibility's dropped, but he still has he still looks like a guard.
Okay. I'm going to say, I'm going to tell Manx to let me know when the guards are coming. I can trigger this other rune.
Minsk.
I'm gonna say don't do that. I have a plan, and hopefully we can kill this guy really quick.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that second part, but I'm gonna say that I have a plan part.
All right. Whisper says, "I will kill this guy real quick," and then she will start smacking. Yeah. Okay, he's dead. 21, 27, 34. Yeah, that's exactly double his hit points, so he goes down. I'll say you guys have 2 rounds before the next guards come around the corner.
If anybody would like to heal me, I'm like just above half.
Okay, Verabra, it's your turn first.
Okay. I am going to grab Whisper and say follow my lead. Because Whisper's the only one that doesn't look like a guard still, right?
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab Whisper, hands, wrists tucked behind her, and just say follow my lead. And start walking towards Menx.
Okay. Very good. Minsk, do you have any actions you wish to take?
I'm going to cast Disguise Self to disguise myself as one of the guards we were just fighting instead of the guard outside.
Gotcha. Okay. Vic, was there anything you wish to do?
I'm going to walk over here, use 3rd level Cure Wounds from my ring on Verabrar.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. If I can find the button. And walk back in this room and try and find a place to hide because I realized I'm an idiot. I'm going to stand out even if I'm in a guard uniform.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Don't forget there's also a panel in there.
Yeah, did I see him pull the
Oh, yeah, the door's standing open.
I meant the hidden stairs that I pointed out to him.
Yeah, you pulled the lever, the door opened, leading down to the hidden stairs.
Yeah.
Also, only 2 guards responded, so we should definitely just close the door. Max, close.
Yeah.
I mean, Vic could have closed the door as he went inside, so yeah.
Somebody just needs to do it.
Well, I figure they're gonna stick their heads in regardless. So I'd rather be hiding.
I mean, that too.
Yep, just stick their head in and see the 2 dead guards who are currently standing in front of them.
Yep.
No, I'm still the guy outside. Because I just have to use a spell slot for Disguise Self, so I didn't switch it.
Okay.
I can't do anything about those things because it's not my turn.
Okay, well, we will go ahead and, like I said, you have 2 rounds, so we'll have another round of, you each have 1 more round of actions. Veribar, do you have another action you want to take?
I have no more actions planned. This is pretty much the extent of my plan.
Minx, do you have any more actions you wish to take?
I don't see one, so I will ready an action for the first sign of hostility. Wall of fire.
Okay. I just want to clarify, is the door open?
Can I use an interaction to close the door on my turn?
You can always
Well, you
interact
had
with
the
one.
second turn. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a second turn. You can always interact with one object, like a door, or like pick up one weapon on your turn.
Yeah, then I close the door. Sorry, your mic is like cutting out, Ken.
Oh, sorry. Is it the mic, or am I just talking too softly?
It sounded like maybe threshold was cutting you out in the middle of your sentence.
Okay,
You're good.
I
I
was
was just confused, is all.
okay. I was just checking on whether or not you were. I was just saying you could use it. You get one free interaction a turn, basically.
Then yes, door close.
Okay. Door closed. You see the guards come around the corner. They see you and say, "Who's that? Todd, what are you doing up here? Aren't you supposed to be down running the rounds? What are you doing up here on the upper floor?"
I followed this intruder in from outside. Dangerously quick, this one.
And they'll look over at Minsk and be like, "Where did? Is she the one that set off the alarm?"
Did you say is she the one that set off the alarm?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna nod, and I'm going to be nursing my wounds, kind of like we were just in combat, so I'm like, I don't know the word to describe what I'm saying, but I'm like readjusting myself as if there was just a scuffle.
Gotcha. You guys are also in robot out on me as well. Why don't we all close Discord and go back into it real quick?
Okay.
Braving well. Hi.
Hi.
How's
Bye.
it going? Bye.
I'm just making sure that Discord doesn't sound weird to y'all because it went kind of nuts in the middle of our game.
Oh, no.
It's roboting every now and then, like cutting out, but yeah.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, is that better for everybody?
A little
I
bit.
can hear you a
Yeah,
lot better.
this is not the only server that's currently doing it. I just jumped in voice in another server and was like, have you guys had an issue? And I don't know if their servers are being a little slow tonight or what.
We can always try the new Roll20 servers if this keeps being stupid. All right. So yeah, the guards they see that like, all right, great. One of you needs to step here. We'll take her. Why don't you come downstairs with us? And we'll put her in the guard room until Dry gets back.
All right. I'm going to. I think I heard most of what you said, so I'm going to post up outside the door and kind of give the sideways head nod, like, nah, man, you go ahead to Veribar, the whisper combo. You did say one stay up here, right? We can try it.
I just hit the share voice button, right? Which is somewhat.
What are we doing?
Where's the button I need to do to go to Roll20? Enable voice. Whoa, okay.
Damn it, technology. There's always
I can hear both
Skype.
of you pretty well. It's just Ken.
Yeah. I don't know if I banned Roll20 from having access to my mic.
Here we go.
You hear me?
And I can hear you through Discord still. I'm enabled. I just found the button. Oh my god. Oh, hey.
Yeah, I can't do Discord or Roll20 chat.
Wait, are you on Roll20 chat right now or Discord right now?
I'm on Discord right now.
Okay, so you guys can't hear each other.
I can hear Vic. I can hear Matt.
Okay, everybody else is in Discord chat. We can hear each other fine. We are the only ones in Roll20 chat.
It looks
Okay.
like
Okay, so you just changed the options. That's why when I refreshed it, there were more options at the bottom. So you should be able to do the audio options on Roll20 now. You couldn't before because the option wasn't enabled, but you have to go to the gear button, then to the bottom, change the options, and then below that there should be a reconnect button. You have to click that after that.
Yeah, I can't do output. Output does not work at all.
Oh, your output's not working?
Input works just fine, but output, I can't hear. And I've already reloaded Roll20 a couple times.
yeah, my drop downs don't do anything on the audio
Apparently,
settings.
apparently it's Chrome and Firefox only.
I'm using Firefox.
Firefox, yeah.
Okay, so apparently Firefox it is not, Ken. They're both on Firefox and I'm on Chrome, and it's not working for either of them.
We can go back to Skype.
Yeah, they both refreshed it. Okay. Ken's going back to Discord.
It says it's supposed to work for Chrome and Firefox. I'm not sure why it wasn't working for you guys.
You sound much better now.
Oh, good.
Which is weird because it was only you that was sounding all robot-y for me earlier.
Steve, it was.
Like everybody else was a little bit bad, but you were by far the worst.
See, I was hearing everybody. I mean, it wasn't the worst it's ever been, but it wasn't good. We lost Vic.
I'm here.
No, I don't see you in. Oh, there you are. Okay, you dropped it for. I wasn't seeing it roll 20 for some reason. All right. So yeah, you got so. Minsk is gesturing for Verabrar and Whisper to follow the guards down. Do you guys go with them?
So I will. I will start walking towards them, and then in the most Verabrar of fashions, as soon as I get like up close to them, I'm going to stab them in the neck.
All right. You told.
I don't
Whisper
want to like
follow your lead.
wander. I don't want to like wander away and split the party and have to like leave Whisper in a jail cell. That just gets very complicated. Stabbing guards is something I'm quite good at.
All right. So you wander up. The guards turn their back. You take a stab. You have an attack with advantage. And then we'll just.
My character sheet
I'll just roll them into initiative, and we will.
Is this a surprise round or just a single attack?
It's basically a surprise round. It's a surprise round for you.
Cool. That's the first attack, so it does have sneak attack. Those two do not.
All right, so what's the total there? 29, 39, 41, 49. Do you have a +2 rapier? Oh, today, yeah, I've got it to humanoids. What did I say, 49?
Yep.
All right. Guess that's an option you can do too. All right, and then will it be in initiative?
I disregard my readied action.
Okay. When it's Whisper's turn, Whisper will proceed to start beating on those guys. Need to reopen that sheet. All right. Only one of those attacks gets through this time. That is still enough to bloody that guy, though. Verabrar, it's your turn again. You don't have advantage this time.
I have advantage on people who haven't acted yet.
Okay.
Combat, so
Very good.
Was I supposed to get a... Oh, never mind. Sorry. Carry on.
All right.
The 15 misses, right?
Yep. 32? No, 31. All right, Minsk.
And I'm actually going to back up 10 feet.
Okay.
The one that she's punching the crap out of, Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That's the same one that Verabrar is stabbing the shit out of. So he's got this bloodied and beaten guy who's now dead. As he blasts his brains all over his companion.
Open a door and whistle.
Should I have the glyph go off again? Nah.
Is that actually... Would I know that that's how glyphs work?
I don't think that's how they work. That's how I'm doing that.
Okay.
I think once it's been used, it goes off.
Yep.
Now, I'm the DM. I can make it do whatever I want it to, but it's not a high level glyph, so that's fine. So bird. All right. Vic.
Okay, thankfully I actually know something's going on. So I'm going to run outside and stick my head out and firebolt this guy.
Okay, you have advantage.
Okay. Well, I forgot I had to close roll 20 a couple times.
All right.
So it's a 15 out of 22. Oh, I do have advantage. So 22.
All right. Gladiator is to go. He's only got one guy there. He'll go for Whisper. All right. question then is, does she make this strength save? DC is 15 on this. She does. She's knocked down prone. So she is not crit with the spear. She only takes 8 damage. But she's pretty beat up. Is she officially bloodied? Yeah, she is bloodied. She's actually a little more than bloodied. She will take it out on the same guy. Crits herself. I think. Do you want her to burn a key point to hit him again? It's up to you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, shitty crit roll. 11 plus 10 is 22.
No. 11 plus 10 is 22.
21. Which is what I typed in. I just said 22 for some reason. All right. I went to school in Indiana. Shut up. Verabrar.
All right. Verabra is going to head back into range with this guy and stab him a couple more times. I don't have advantage. I don't think.
You shouldn't know. So 16 actually is enough to hit, as is the 28.
Oh, man.
Okay. You always need to, in advance, tell me which one you're using the sneak attack on before you roll.
If I say nothing, default to the first one.
Okay. 21, 31, 36. All right.
Hence the very sad "oh man" in the loss of 7 sneak points.
Minsk. All right, I'm at a 25. Bird, I assume gives advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And Vic.
All right, I'm going to toll the dead this guy. Since
All
fire is probably inside of a house is probably bad.
Never the greatest. Wisdom save. He does not make it.
So 12 damage.
All right, and he had 11 hit points left. All right, so you guys have cut a swath of destruction through this home. However, there are no more guards in sight.
Minsk is gonna kind of do like hushed orders to everyone and say, "Get the bodies in the room. Vic, can you clean up the blood?" And I will pick up one of the bodies and start dragging him into our closet of death.
On it. Magical cleaning service are coming right up.
All right, so you guys drag the bodies in. The mage prestidigitations the blood and gore under the rug. All right, you guys, it takes a minute or so, and you clean that up. You've got 4 corpses sitting in the chairs around the table. You have an open secret stairwell.
I vote secret stairwell.
Yeah, secret stairwell.
Just personally.
So, I'm gonna vote short rest.
I'm down for that.
So Minx will say,
Although we just killed a ton of people. It's like we're not particularly hidden. I vote down the secret stairwell, and then if there's nobody down there, we like close the secret stairwell behind us, and then short rest.
Is the
close the
room on the outside of the door? Is the rune still there?
No, it faded.
Okay.
But it's also, I mean, you know as a wizard that a glyph of warding are kind of hard to see. You have to be specifically looking for it. That's why that perception check wasn't enough. It's actually, the way it works is it's a perception check against the spellcasting. I think it's a spellcasting modifier or the level of the spell plus 10. I forget. So it's not like you take some looking to see.
Well, what I was planning on doing was trying to make it look like the rune was still there, but I just realized I don't have a spell that could do that, so never mind.
All right, good talk.
what I am going to do is I'm going to take one of these chairs, and I'm going to put it under the door handle, assuming that it opens. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You are able to block it with the chair.
All right.
About it.
What we could do is we could drag these 4 bodies into this hallway, and we can mage hand the lever, close the hallway. And we could have Manx owl pop out or stay in this room in case we need to hit the lever again to get back out.
When you say secret stairwell, are we talking like crouch and crawl, or like you have to crawl under the desk, but once you're in the stairs, it's normal size?
We just walk.
Yeah, it's just you just walk in. There's like a bookshelf kind of next to the desk, and it kind of swung open with stairs going down.
Gotcha. All right, well then I'll go in the stairwell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going in the stairwell.
Okay.
I will follow them into the stairwell.
All right. Stairs go down quite a ways. It leads you out to a familiar-looking basement.
Where at?
Wait,
Uh,
somehow the secret stairwell took us to the same basement that. What? Ow.
There is a secret door that you did not even look for over in this corner.
Oh, I thought it took us like down the same stairwell, like some
No.
magic-y, like.
No, different stairwell.
Okay, cool.
So there was at least one secret door down here you did not see.
I'm gonna look at very broad, Manx. So we got these 4 guards here. We got 1 barrel over there. Should we put them in the barrel too? And is our other guard friend still there?
Oh, he's still there. Did you carry the other dead guards down with you?
Well, they're in the hallway.
They're in the stairwell.
So he just hears thump, thump, thump in the walls, and all of a sudden a secret door opens, and he sees you guys covered in even more blood and gore.
Well, them, not me.
That's true.
I'm covered in much blood and gore at this point, I think. But yeah, we should put them in the barrel.
At this point, I'm going to ask for a breather, and I'm going to go sit down while they do whatever they're doing with the guards.
All right. So yeah, you guys can stuff the guards into more barrels if you like. The poor bound and gagged one just stares at you in terror. Whisper will also roll some hit dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some hit dice too.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why.
Just gonna non-detection a couple people.
For so long. All or nothing, huh, Verbar?
Apparently, my man. Apparently. Just a couple of my rogue hit dice.
Thank you for Mr. Blue Sky, by the way.
No worries. I was listening to 70s prog while I was setting up the game. Hence why I was talking about Knights in White Satin earlier. We got there 13, 21. 31. That's what, 4 dice. I think he would spend 1 more. All right. I'll let you guys decide. For the character, she's at 68 of 73. She has 5 hit die left. Do you want to have her use some more, or you think that's good?
That's good.
Okay.
At the end of this rest, they're all going to get 10 temporary hit points. So
Oh, okay.
I think that's plenty for now.
Very good.
In fact, because I'm a dick, the guard in the corner can have 10 temporary hit points as well.
All right. Is this creatures you choose, or is it allies?
Should be creatures I choose. Let me go look.
Yeah, because I don't need temporary hit points.
I have no idea what you just said.
I don't need the temporary hit points.
You should take them.
Okay.
Choose up to 5 creatures you can see. Those creatures gain temporary hit points equal to half your warlock level plus charisma modifier.
All right. Very
Saying I have 22.
Temporary hit points?
Yeah.
From what?
Duration Wizard.
Oh, well then don't take them.
good. Yep, they don't stack. All right. Let's also take a quick 5-minute break out of game, and then we'll continue onward.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna grab some water.
Oogie doogie. I'm gonna get a beer, I think.
Hunter, have you returned?
Hmm?
At some point, I want to pick your brain because I saw your setup with all the monitors. I'm having trouble with my second monitor since I built my new computer last summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been able to get my second monitor working. I've got my main monitor on my desk, my 20-incher or so, is a VGA. And then I have a 37-inch TV on the wall through an HDMI. And if I plug in the HDMI directly and unplug the VGA, it works. And the VGA works without the HDMI. But if I plug them both in, the best I can do is make it so it's like one. It's a mirror, and I can't open it, but it's like it mirrors to the B monitor, so I can't open up the screen settings. It shows like it should be on the A monitor, but the A monitor doesn't reflect. Right. So I can't get it so I can have like one continuous screen. I did have it on my old PC, but I can't get it on this one for some reason.
Do you have a graphics card?
I do. I have it's not a great one, but it's a gigabit 1060 or something. I can't figure out how to get to set the dual monitor settings without if you only have one monitor plugged in, it doesn't give you the dual monitor settings that I can figure out.
Right. I'm still building the picture in my head. So you have a graphics card and your motherboard. Are you plugging both cables into the graphics card? One into the graphics card, one into the motherboard? What's the setup here?
It's been a while, but I checked it several times. I'm plugging both into the into the graphics card rather, because it's got a VGA and it's got I'll have to make sure. But I'm pretty sure there's a VGA and a HDMI on the graphics card.
Yeah, that would be my first request, so that I know how we're set up, is to look at the back of the computer or send me a picture of the back of the computer. But most every graphics card should work just fine like that.
Yeah, and like I did it my old one, it was fine. I don't even think that one had a fancy graphics card. It was an off-the-shelf one. But this one that I built myself, everything works except for that. It's really fucking annoying.
Does your motherboard have HDMI on it?
No.
Okay. If it did not work immediately, the first thing I would do would be to plug the VGA into the motherboard and the HDMI into the graphics card and see if that made it work, and then just swap the monitors appropriately. But if you wanted your main monitor feeding straight off of the graphics card, but your HDMI cable was the only one that reached where the TV was, you can get a HDMI to DVI adapter so that you could plug the TV into the motherboard.
Well, the TV is the one that goes to the HDMI because I don't think it has VGA.
Right.
I know my monitor doesn't have HDMI as an old monitor.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Since the TV has HDMI, the motherboard does not. You could get an adapter from
I see
HDMI into DVI or VGA to go into the motherboard, which keeps your main monitor coming off the more powerful graphics card.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think actually what I have is I had to get a adapter cable to go. I think the video card only has DVI, and my monitor's VGA, so I had to get a VGA to DVI adapter, and then I have the HDMI going in as well.
Right.
I'll have to check it. It's been a while since I've fun because I got annoyed.
Most graphics cards will have one, maybe two DVI on the back of them, not VGA. Motherboards could have DVI and VGA or whatever.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll at some point when we're down to game, I'll fuck with it again.
Yeah, just send me a picture of the back of the computer and I'll let you know.
Okay. Anyways, everybody else back?
Good
Yeah,
job.
I'm back.
I heard Tyler. Was that Matt too?
I'm here. Yep.
Okay. Still no Corey?
He's not in voice according to my...
Okay.
I just realized your name now goes off the screen on my on my streaming setup, so I'm gonna have to move our names over just a hair, just because the king is back, baby.
Not as long as the one I had for earlier in the week.
I saw that. All right, so while we're short resting, I'm gonna take this opportunity to chat up our guard in the corner, if I may. So I'm going to ask him a couple of questions first before removing the gag. And the first one is going to be, are you going to stay quiet? And
Okay.
And I would wait for some sort of like nod. And then the second one would be, I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them to the best of your ability, right? And I would wait for another nod. And then I would reach up and remove the gag.
Okay. Yes, he is nodding extravagantly. So you
Because
can
he's
ask.
fucking terrified.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say there's still ways that you can make it out of this and back to your family or whatever you've got going on. That's none of our concern. But we've already been searching for what we need upstairs, and because we don't know where it is, we've had to run into some of your compatriots, so maybe you could save everyone some time and effort, and we can all get out of this without any further hostility. We're looking for Lord Dryland's chambers. Do you know where they are?
He says they're up on the second floor on the west wing, the left wing.
Told you.
Yeah. Well, speak up some, Vic. Jesus.
I did. I said we should go left.
Out of curiosity, are there any other secret tunnels we should know about?
He said, I didn't know about that one. There could be with 100 down here. I don't know. I don't know where that one goes.
Do you know if the Lord's doors have any more glyphs of warding and magic on them?
He says, magic. There's doors we're not supposed to touch. I don't.
Are all the doors you're not supposed to touch in the eastern wing, or are there doors in the western wing too?
He says we're not supposed to. Nobody goes into the Lord's chambers except for the Lord.
Fair enough. Verabrar, were you gonna search for secret doors or something?
It's a good idea. We can do that. Verabro will look for secret doors.
Okay. Don't see any.
Since I now look like a different guard, because before I looked like him, and now I've come down looking like somebody else, I'm going to say, you're going to sit right here, and you're going to keep being quiet, and maybe there's a way out of this for you yet. Because after all, you haven't even seen our faces, and I'm going to disguise self as him again.
Okay.
And I'm going to tuck the gag ever so comedically back into his mouth.
All right.
Pat him on the top of the head, and walk away.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I'm cool going back up the stairs that take us straight to the second floor, but I am open to suggestions from the group.
Yep, I think we should go back upstairs and go to the left, or go to the area on the left,
I'm okay with that.
on the west wing.
Okay. I just rolled in secret for Whisper because I didn't want to give it away. She's been prowling around, and she's like, well, what about this door over here in this corner? And there's a door over there.
What door?
She pulls another lever and another secret door opens up.
Well, let's try that door.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, she rolled a 20. That's how it was hidden.
I mean, I'm okay with it, but I've heard that one does not simply walk into more doors.
Oh, guess who twists his ankle and has disadvantage on his next roll?
Can I make an insight check to see who that is?
Sure. It's you.
I had disadvantage, though.
You totally lied to me.
Do you want disadvantage on the rest of the rolls for the night?
All right, so I go in the stairwell.
1 second. All right, you go in the stairwell. It goes down. It turns into kind of into like sometimes a stair, sometimes it's a stony ramp. It seems to go down into some caverns. As you head down, it's starting, and you're heading kind of away from away from the building a little bit. continuing downwards at a slope.
In
This is
a
vaguely sketchy.
in a Han Solo talking to Chewbacca in the garbage compactor, what a great smell you smelled kind of voice. I'm gonna go, oh, what a great door you found, Whisper. I don't think this is where we need to go at all.
All right. Do you continue down the hall?
Can we see how far it goes?
It's kind of dark. Give me a perception check.
Keep in mind I have a
I can see.
120 foot dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
90. Yeah.
I understand.
I was
Man,
trying to
I-
click the thing. I was just reminding you.
Man, I cannot roll perception today at all.
You feel like it goes kind of far away, but it's also kind of curving around as it goes down. Yeah, I've also moved you guys up here so you can kind of see a little bit.
Okay.
Also, who's that? Manx, could you roll that 18 perception?
Yeah, I wanted to see if there was any signs of traffic this way.
Yes, you do see signs of traffic. Looks like there have been footprints. The walls almost looks like there's like scratch marks on the walls. You're not sure whether like a burrowing animal or signs of work, like workmen. But yeah, definitely something has passed this way.
We've come down like brick and mortar stairs and entered this area, though, right?
The very top were kind of brick and mortar. Like I said, it very quickly turns into like work stone and like natural, like stone ramps.
Vic,
So like it like leads into a natural cave system sort of deal.
Either a natural cave or just like a worked bedrock.
yeah. Vic, you're from underground, and I don't mean to sound like I'm stereotyping, but can you tell if this was added after the building?
But he's stereotyping.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound racist, but racist shit. You're a short person from underground. Does this tunnel predate the building, or was it added after?
Why are you asking me? I've never been here before.
Aren't y'all supposed to like know these
There
things?
are the occasional stare that make you think that it's been at least partially worked.
Aren't you people supposed to know about that?
Also, Mansk, I'll say this: with the 18, there's little bits of wind coming from deeper, and it kind of smells like the river.
I think we should go back upstairs. I think this might be a secret entrance to his house or something like that, and we can investigate later. But I think it's more prevalent that before somebody discovers the guy in the basement, or that there's no guards to be found, that we do what we need to do upstairs.
I mean, if there's secret documents here, which there might be if this is like a secret port or like a secret whatever, then we could just grab them and go from here.
Minx will shrug and start walking down the cave.
Okay. As you walk down the cave, why don't you all give me perception checks again?
Can Whisper see in the dark? Do we need to light something?
Whisper can see in the dark, yes. She's a cat
Right.
person. Okay, she can't roll perception, though. Vic and Verabrar, as you come down, you start hearing chanting.
Wow.
That's not good.
Not usually.
Can I hear language?
Let me check.
I know Gnomish, Undercommon, and that may be it. Because once again, or Dwarvish, I know Gnomish, Undercommon, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
That Draconic's the one that's going to save us the next time that the giants or dwarves and dragons and whatever.
Hey, I thought it worked very well because I think thematically I thought it worked.
Let me check one thing here real quick. Where is the languages? $23, 17, 120. Ah, there we go. You don't understand it. But what was your check there? Figure 20. So you actually see kind of. You said you speak under. What were the languages? I'm sorry. Draconic.
Undercommon, Gnomish, Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Okay. You recognize some Dwarvish script, but it doesn't make any sense. And it's carved in kind of a. It's carved so jaggedly it almost looks kind of crazed. So you're not sure what it says, but it's definitely Dwarvish script.
I'll let everybody know that, but I have no
I
idea what it
speak
says.
Dwarven. Does that help at all?
It does not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let everybody know that I see some Dwarven text, but it doesn't seem right. And I'm gonna whisper that there's some chanting going on here.
Yeah, I also hear the chanting and speak Dwarven, so like I'll corroborate his story. Corroborate.
All right.
And is this stone?
Yes, it is stone, but there is like a cliff going down. We'll say it's like 30 feet tall at its highest point.
Okay.
Sloping downward.
Okay. I actually might be able to stealth here. Okay, I think we should go on. Get a closer look.
Okay. Weird cave full of chanting, but whatever.
Well, it didn't seem so interesting before the chanting. Now I kind of want to know what's going on.
I'm being an ass. Go. You first. I'll be in the back.
I get advantage because I'm a deep gnome. And
Okay.
deep gnomes get stone camouflage for some reason.
Okay, because they come from underground, because they're deep. So yes, you are able to sneak forward, and what you see three robed figures rocking back and forth around a hunched form. A massive hunched form. Give me a moment here.
Oh my god, are we actually going to fight in the dark? Am I going to be able to use that ability finally? In which dark vision cannot be used to see me?
You said a massive
Yes, very
hunched
large.
form? Does it look heavy?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I'm being set up for something terrible here. All right. Why don't the rest of you give me stealth checks as well? Variety is good. Mansky, you want to give a stealth check?
No, but I'll do it because he told me to.
You don't have to sneak up if you don't want to.
You can go as loud as you want.
All right, 15's not bad. However, you do kick a small stone. The chanting figures don't stop until the hunched form. All of a sudden, you see some tentacles shoot out of it, and it turns its eyes towards you. It looks like this.
Even worse than Cthulhu.
And we need to roll initiative.
Can I have a bird?
I'm sure.
One of these days, Vic's gonna summon his back.
Hey,
I mean, you had that whole short rest where you were stuffing corpses in barrels.
I was doing other things, like stuffing corpses in barrels. Did you just get double nat ones?
No. It's a 1 and an 8. I don't know why it made it red. Makes literally no sense. But anyway,
Do you have advantage on your initiative rolls?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, do we know what this is?
I will give you one free Arcana check.
Everybody or just him for asking?
Just him for asking. All right. You think that is a creature of the Shadowfell called a Froghemoth. They are legendary creatures that are supposedly quite deadly and like to eat people.
You know what? I think I picked that up already.
This isn't where I parked my car.
This is one of my favorite monsters in the whole game.
I'm going to be attacking this one from not close to it.
But remember how I told you this cliff is 30 feet tall?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's 30 feet tall.
That's great. It's dark though, right? There's no
Yeah.
lights in here.
It is dark.
So I'm invisible.
Okay.
Well, effectively.
All right. Vic, it's your turn.
And I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt on well, would I be able to catch? I think I'd be able to catch at least two of these guys in the froggy.
Sure.
We don't have
I forgot my favorite summoning circle. 1 second.
okay, roll 20 is being slow.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'll work. All right. Is it not rolling anything for you?
Nope.
Try reloading.
Works for me.
And me.
Roll it twice. But I'm going to lightning bolt the guy, then I'm going to run back to as far back in the cave as possible. If you go ahead and go, I'll
Okay.
roll whenever I come back.
Very good. Meantime, Froghemoth will stride forward. He will use the dash action. Trying to think how big huge is. I think they're giants.
It's still not letting me cast for some reason.
Yeah, the size of a giant. So yeah, you definitely reach, you guys. So he's going to be double moving. So he gets to there. That's all the farther he can move. All right. Verabrar.
Okay.
We'll just do that.
Veribar is going to shoot with arrows at. So obnoxious that he's moved because then I don't get advantage against him. At this first acolyte sort of individual.
Okay. The past couple weeks, these things have been very annoyingly changing everything to default to not hidden rolls. All right, those both hit.
That was the first one. I have advantage, so that was just
Okay.
one. I just tried to put it on for a second.
All right, those are all hits.
The first one will have sneak attack.
Alright, what do we got? 22, 34, 44. Alright, Minsk.
I'm going to back away from the froghemoth because that seems like a smart plan.
It's not your turn yet, Vic. Where are you going?
I told you I couldn't
that's
actually
right.
do anything.
Okay,
So
okay.
I was
All right.
running back to the back of the cave.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'll just Eldritch Blast for now. I don't know much about froghemoths, so.
Okay. You were right next to Whisper, right?
I was right here. Because I walked forward to the edge of the rock when I first entered and was looking around.
Okay. Well, he has a 15-foot reach, so he would have been able to hit you. However, he cannot take reactions because of the lightning bolt. So he is not able to do that for you.
Oh, shit. I wish I had known that. I would have backed up.
Wait. Too bad.
Well, cool.
So I need to do that. I mean, I'd perfectly fine with doing that.
Doesn't. Now, here's the thing: you don't think it the lightning bolt hit him, and it seemed to shock him a bit, but you also don't think it did all that much damage to him. Like he doesn't have the scorch mark isn't as big as you would expect.
So
That is not good.
Are you mixing lightning bolt and shocking grasp? I don't mean to
I am not. He has. Well, I'll tell you what. With that Arcana check, based on the reaction from the lightning bolt, you think he might be a bit resistant to it, but you think he doesn't like it much. It seems to be affecting him negatively, but is not damaging him as much as you would expect.
I meant about the no reaction. No.
Okay. Let me read it off. He had a good Arcana check. So I'll just tell you. When it takes lightning damage,
sorry.
It's got negative to its AC and its saving throws with the turn, and it can't use reactions. But he's resistant to lightning damage, so it takes half damage from it.
I didn't realize it was something the frog was doing. I thought that you were mixing up because Vic has been shocking grasping all night to not get attack of opportunity, and that's where my confusion came from.
No,
I will take my skedaddle and then I will shoot it in the head.
Okay.
I will also cast Shillelagh.
And that's a cantrip, right?
Yes, and a bonus action.
Okay, very good. All right, so you're trying to shoot it in the head. You will hit it twice for 22, 21. Keep doing that today for some reason. All right. Warlar's good to go.
I lightning bolted 2 of them.
Yes, you did. I marked it. Thank you for reminding me. So they saw the arrow come out of nowhere. They didn't like that very much. So this one's going to cast True Seeing on himself. And then he is going to hide for the moment. This guy is going to cast Arcane Gate. It's not big enough for them to go through. He's going to cast Arcane Gate kind of off in front of him, and that is going to open over here. So, Arcane Gate. Arcane Gate. You will come behind the podium as well. And this guy is going to come through the Arcane Gate, pop over here. I hate you so much. And he's going to try and vampiric touch the wizard. That will hit. You take 17 damage. Vic.
All right, my ward fizzles a bit.
All right, and he gets back 9 damage. No, 8 damage. All right. I did those in the wrong order. 1 second. This guy should be over here. This guy should be over here. All right. Who's up? Bird is up. How weird.
Bird is the word.
Shebang.
All right. Vic.
I'm going to reach into my pocket, pull out about 10 gold coins, drop them, and cast Animate Objects.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to tell them to attack this guy.
All right. Please give me 8 attacks at +8. Just roll 18-20. All right, target's 15, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So go ahead and roll me 5d4. That'll be +20 total. So 31 damage is not bad. All right. Excellent.
That's my turn.
That is your turn. Oh, did I forget to roll Whisper into the initiative? I did. I thought I did. Guess I didn't.
Then we owe her a turn.
Yep. That's fine. She would have gone. She would have been the last one of the last ones to act anyway, so that's fine. What do you guys want Whisper to do?
Save me.
Okay. She will come over and she will start beating on the warlock. She is going to get attack. Well, actually, no. The guy doesn't get attack of opportunity on that. It's 15. Nope, still has more.
Are these the attacks for the first round or for
first round? She rolled a 5, so technically she would not have, the warlock wouldn't have been there, but I'll cheat this one time for you guys because I fucked up.
I just want to. I was making sure that she did not have advantage on that first attack.
She does not. All right. So Vic just went. Froghemoth's going to get to go.
Is that warlock dead?
Yeah.
Good.
The gate stays open though because they didn't cast the gate.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. I'm going to give it an
Good
athletics
job,
check.
Bird. You did nothing.
Well, it helped one of my objects.
Nice.
Okay. It's able to scale over that cliff, no problem. It's going to walk over here. Veribar, I can't see you, so why don't you give me you can do the attack of it's actually.
And once it gets into like range of where it wouldn't need dark vision to see me, then it can see me. If that makes sense. It's like within 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, once it's there, it would never even bother climbing up because it's within 5 feet of you there. So in that case,
yeah, I'm invisible to dark vision.
Gotcha.
Weird.
If Archemoth makes 2 attacks with its tentacle, it can also use its tongue or bite.
This is gonna suck.
All right. One of the tentacles reaches out, Verabrar, and it grapples you, and it hits you for 14 damage. Let's see here. Can't do that. 20 feet of it. Nope, you guys are out of range of its tongue. That's good for you. So instead, it will bite Verabrar. Verabrar is going to try and bite you while you are grappled.
Awesome.
Oh, that's not good. That's a crit.
Yay! My third time being crit today already.
It is. On the other hand, you've also crit people like 3 times a day.
Yeah.
All right. So it lifts you
I'm a
up with its
rogue.
tentacle. It stuffs you into its mouth. You take. You're probably not going to survive this. 50 piercing damage.
Okay.
You take 21 acid damage.
Okay.
And you are swallowed by the froghemoth.
I'm gonna half that.
Okay. So down
Half
to so 25 and 10, so 35 total.
Yep.
And you are swallowed. So you guys just see Verabar get lift up in the air and shove down the gullet of this creature. All right, Verabrar, you are blinded. You are restrained, and you take 10 more acid damage. Oh, no, that's on the start of its turn, not the start of your turn.
This is gonna be so stupid.
Now you can, I think you can make a save to try and get out, right? No. Nope. So you're restrained. Let me look at my DM screen. I forgot to have that up. Shit. I forget what restrained does. Restrained.
You're incapacitated.
Nope, not incapacitated. He has disadvantage on attack rolls. So you can attack, but you have disadvantage.
Sorry, I was thinking of paralyzed.
Yeah.
So there's just like no way for me to get out.
No, you can get out, but you have to. You can attack, and if you attack for enough damage, you can get out. But you have disadvantage, so you can't get sneak attack.
I have a very interesting question that only would come up in probably this exact circumstance.
What's that?
If I banish the froghemoth, does Verabar go with it?
I would give Verabrar his own save. I think. That's how I'd roll that.
Okay.
Okay. Verabrar, you can make your attacks if you like.
I'm trying to... Where did I put that? Hold on.
Is that a lighter?
It's a portable travel cell phone charger.
Ah.
Is Roll20 being stupid for you now, too?
No, I'm trying to read the sneak attack rules for how Rakish Authority works.
Oh. Well, if you have disadvantage, you can't get sneak attack.
This is true.
Yeah. Rakish Authority changes the rules, but the last line that it added that wasn't in the original UA one is all the other rules of sneak attack still apply. That was not in the original version. But since there's nothing else I can do anyway.
All right, second one's a hit. Oh, that was close. That was the most you could do, though. If you had crit, there was a chance you could have made it do a save or throw you up, but you did not crit.
Yeah, I mean...
You've crit 2 or 3 other times this game.
No, it's just kind of shitty that, like, first turn I got eaten, and I'm going to die, and there's going to be nothing I can do about it.
I can save you, buddy.
Minsk?
Should I banish the froghemoth, guys?
Yes.
I will attempt to.
This is going to be interesting.
I don't think there's anywhere I can get where I can see them other assholes. So I'm just gonna banish the froghemoth.
Okay. So a charisma save. Turns out big, hideous, ugly monsters are not charismatic. He fails the save. Verabrar, why don't you give me a charisma save? Now you're fucked.
Yep, I was fucked before, so it's cool.
No, you weren't necessarily. If you
I
did,
was definitely fucked before.
if someone did 20 damage to it, it had a chance of regurgitating.
In one shot, nobody on
Yeah.
our team can do 20 damage in one
Yeah.
shot. We all do multi-attacks.
I always count multi-attacks as being that for that sort of thing.
I was going to say lightning bolt, but that does,
Or if someone fireballed it, or if, when I always count things like.
Wait, this thing is resistant to lightning, but not resistant to fire?
Is it resistant
The
to fire?
frog.
Froghemoth. It's actually resistant to fire and lightning. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
I was about to say, if it's resistant to lightning and not fire, it's a frog.
But but no, with stuff like that, I always count it as being like if the fighter does a multi-attack, because fighters don't do burst damage, but they can do a lot of damage equaled up. So I always count the max of that. But yep. So Verabrar, you disappear inside the froghemoth. Bamf.
Whoop.
Womp. The warlocks.
I'm going to shout to the other people quickly. You only have a minute. Finish them off before it comes back.
okay.
With cries of dismay, this one will step out, and it's just going to blindly start shooting eldritch blasts. Vic, 1 or 2?
1.
All right, 2 at you, 1 at Whisper.
On the plus side, I don't take damage while we're gone.
It's incapacitated while it's there.
Yep. So it doesn't get any turns.
Well, if the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. The spell ends before 1 minute.
That's true.
It reappears, otherwise it doesn't return.
And I did say Shadowfell. All right. Very good. And Verabrar will come back. However, it still has it's still at the start of each of its turns. Verabrar will take acid damage. How many hit points do you have left, Verabrar?
23.
23. You know what? You were banished. I will say that you
I
are
got half the damage each turn too.
Yeah. It'd be close. I'm trying to think.
Oh, and I have those 10 temporary hit points that I never.
Nope.
I have 33 health.
So yeah, you're gonna come back with So you're gonna do 5 hit points. It's 10 rounds. You're just gonna barely make it back, I think.
Oh, it can come back. Whoa, I can come back before a minute.
Yeah, I can totally bring you back
minute is
before
like
a
the
minute.
max.
We're going to bring the froghemoth back?
Yeah, calm down. I got
If you
this.
kill the other guys.
Okay.
I got this. Let's play it out.
Very good.
Kill the warlock.
So first and third here, we have so I say Vic gets 2. Yeah, Vic gets 2. So Vic, you get 9 damage. Whisper gets 2 damage.
Since it's not incapacitated, can I be making attacks from inside of it every turn?
On your turn, yes. I mean, it's incapacitated, but you're inside of. But like it's just its stomach acid.
I thought it wasn't incapacitated because it's on its plane of existence. It's only incapacitated if it's native to the plane you're already on. Yeah. Well, it's on the harmless demi-plane, it's incapacitated. If it's on its home plane, it just chills.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Regardless, your stomach acid would continue eating at you.
Yeah. But I get to make attacks.
Yeah.
I'm just going to only hit it. Like, if I hit it, I'm going to not make the second attacks because I don't want to be spit up wherever the fuck I am.
Gotcha.
That froghemoth says he's right home.
Right.
Whisper is going to duck through that portal and come over here. and the warlock's going to be goes. You're going to hear it shout something in a language you don't understand that sounds like shit. And she's going to whack punch. Do you want it to use its a key point?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. This warlock gets to go. It's going to try and vampiric touch. Whisper. I don't think that hits, however. It does not. All right, bird.
Can the bird go through the portal?
Yes.
Womp.
All right, Vic.
You know what else can go through the portal? All my 8 coins. So I'm going to go over there. They're going to attack this guy.
Okay. Give me 8d20s. Not 8d8. Jesus. All right. Well, 4 hit, but 2 of them are crits. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 64 plus 16.
So 13 plus 16, so 29.
29. He goes down in a bloody heap. All right. For Alkima's turn, you take 10 acid damage, Veribar. You can have it.
Okay.
Veribar, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to stab the thing.
That does not hit. That does hit. All right. Minsk.
I will walk north. Yeah, if I get like right here, I can see that warlock, right?
Sure.
Cool.
All right. All right. Warlock gets to go.
Did anyone attack that warlock? Well, advantage.
Not yet.
Yeah, I counted the advantage. Didn't matter.
Sorry.
I hadn't forgotten.
I forgot that I had my advantage rolls on. But yeah.
All right. What are we going to do here? It's going to cast Dominate Beast on Whisper. That's a Wisdom saving throw, I believe.
I don't think that works.
It just says creature. Characters are creatures.
Oh. Huh.
It's a better version of I think. Let me make sure I got that right.
Attempt to beguile a beast.
Oh, I was thinking Dominate Monster. Sorry. It's not going to work.
Seeing as that the example commands are all like fetch.
All right, we'll do this then. It's going to be telekinesis, Kyle. Veribar, I need you to give me not Veribar.
I was about to say, like, if he's casting it on me, he's got some otherworldly skills.
Impressive, yeah. Minsk, strength check, please.
Oh, great. Check, not save, right?
Check, yes. All right. You actually beat it, and telekinesis does not affect you. He does not lift you to the top of this 50-foot chamber, waiting to drop you on his next turn.
I give him the finger.
And Whisper is going to run over and start pummeling. Two will hit. 17. All right. Bird helps, I assume, Vic.
So, 1, 2, 5 of those should hit.
Yep. So 5d4 plus 20.
So 35 damage.
All right.
And I'm just going to stay over here where hopefully he can't see me.
Okay. First off, Verbar, you take 10 damage.
Okay.
And you can attack if you like.
I will do that.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Okay. Do you take your second attack?
Nope.
All right. Minsk.
This asshole still alive? Shoot him.
Okay. Second one hits for 6 damage. He was pretty wounded. Oh, he has 1 hit point left. All right. First off, Whisper, I keep forgetting about this. Whisper's within 5 feet. She's going to make a save. Wisdom save or take 10 psychic damage. It's 13. What's the save? Nope. So she takes 10 psychic damage, which is the temp hit points. Excuse me. Alright, hits with Vampiric Touch. Gets 8 hit points back. Whisper gets to go. It's probably going to be the end of this thing. Yep. Jesus, alright. And 9 hit points left. She hits it for 36 damage. Alrighty. Bird. Well, remember, you can drop concentration whenever you like.
Yep. I'm going to yell out to the group, are you ready for it to come back?
Would I know that if he? Well, I know about banishment, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
tell him if
do you know that's? Do you have the spell in your book? Vic?
I do not.
Okay, then give me an Arcana check. Banishment is a 5th level spell, right?
It's full level.
No.
What level?
4.
4th. Okay, so DC's 14 then. Okay, you do know about banishment.
I'm gonna tell Manx if he keeps the Froghemoth there for a minute, it won't come back at all. Verbar should.
I'm going to defer to the DM on that one on out of character knowledge.
Trying to see how that would work, because he is inside the Froghemoth, but he got his own save to go there.
Well, technically he casted at 5th level, so he could target 2 creatures.
Yes, but
I'm not
but
gonna survive that many fucking rounds.
but I cannot.
Are you not?
I cannot have banished Veribar. Veribar banished.
I mean, I'll survive 4 more rounds, and then on the 5th round, I will like go unconscious from
It's cool.
stomach acid.
I got you for like the next 15 rounds. I promise. I did not banish Veribar though, because I cannot see him to banish him. I banished the frog and the frog only. There was only one target of my spell. He left because he was all about the frog life.
Okay. Oh. I'm going to say, let me get over here first.
He was feeling froggy.
All right. So, Vic, it is your turn.
I'm going to run over here first. And then I'll be ready to go.
If they were, if they responded yes to my, are we ready, I would have dropped it on Vic's turn so that he can do things on his turn.
Okay. Very good.
You can still run. I'm just saying it on your turn. Whoomp, frog.
All right. So, Vic, as you start to run, you see the frog just appear, and he's very confused. He's like, I was back in my shadow swamp, and now I'm back here in the rock, and I don't like this. He looks angry.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to get all 8 of those things to attack the Froghemoth.
Okay. How much movement do they have?
30. And they were near Whisper.
Okay.
Yeah. So, 84 or 80-20?
84.
Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 84 plus 24.
And then I'm going to pull out one of my wands of magic missiles and magic missile this guy with a 5th level magic missiles.
Okay. So that is
21.
21 damage. All right. He is supremely bloodied. And now he's got to make some con saves. Or a con save, rather.
And as soon as I do that, I'm going to start, backing up against the wall.
Okay. He does make that save. All right. Froghemoth, first thing, Veribar, 10 damage.
Okay.
How far away is it from Whisper? 30 feet. So it's going to come over this way. It's going to try, and it's going to flick its tongue out and try and target Whisper. So Whisper needs to make a strength save. DC is 18. Oh, she makes it. The Froghemoth continues onwards. I think it'll only make... Okay, it's also going to make 2 tentacle attacks, so it's going to do that as well. Alright, we'll wrap her up in some tentacles, however. So it's not bitten, but she is wrapped up and restrained in the tentacles. Takes a bunch of damage. A whole lot of damage. Ooh, almost deadly damage. Alright. Verber.
Alright.
Alright, those do not hit.
Great.
Minsk. This thing is just oozing reptilian pus. Alright, it's 21. It gets a save. I will roll this in front of you guys just to be fair.
I would say a con check, basically. Or
Con
a concentration save.
Yep. It was a DC 20, so it failed. Verber, you are puked out. You are in a puddle, prone in front of the Froghemoth.
Oh, great. That's exactly where I wanted to be. How did you know?
Alright, so Whisper is grappled, not restrained. So she is just going to try and beat it. Oh no. High or low, guys?
Low.
For what?
I'm going to roll a D100 and see if she drops her quarterstaff.
Oh.
High.
All right. If it rolls over an 85, she drops her staff.
I mean, if all the characters to drop their weapons,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Into its mouth, and it chokes on the quarterstaff, right?
All right. She is able to use her unarmed strike as a weapon, and then just. I considered it. I really did. So she does punch it twice. She uses a key point to get an extra punch. So she does 18 damage, but that's not enough to kill it. Bird. Vic, you really want to kill this thing now.
Yes, I do. The swarm is going to attack.
Millions of coins.
All right. 1, 2. It's going to be dead. It had 2 hit points left. So yes, you just wrench the coins out of the air and just dig it into its flesh. Veribar, give me a dexterity save at disadvantage.
Great. I just haven't turned the disadvantage thing off. You said a dexterity save or throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. You're able to roll out of the way as Whisper's dropped. She does not land on top of you. And the corpse just slumps over.
Well, fuck all of that thing.
Whisper had 4 hit points left.
Oh wow.
Whisper, that's pathetic. I had 18. Come on.
Yeah, I was being a little generous because of how quickly you got eaten. You don't technically get the half damage against like static effects like that. It's against attacks. I looked it up while I was reading.
Is it?
But yeah, but I was being a little generous.
You got killed and then he got banished. So yeah, you would have died.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna walk over here to the corner. Say, is everybody okay?
No.
Not particularly.
The coins are gonna fly back to me.
Okay, they're covered in frog goo.
Yeah, frog goo.
Prestidigitation the coins, and then I'm gonna use the last 2 spells in my ring.
Oh, I have a charm of restoration.
What?
I have a charm of restoration.
Okay, that doesn't heal hit points though.
What does restoration do?
It
Like removes curses or.
That's so much less useful than I thought it was.
Yeah, you'd think restoration would restore hit points, but no, it doesn't.
Huh.
Greater restoration.
Petrified, cursed, ability score reduction, maximum hit point reduction.
Yep. No.
Oh,
Can I give this to my next character because it can reduce exhaustion by 1 as well?
is that from the Quaddle thing or whatever
Yeah.
it was? Yeah, I remember that because I was looking to see if it could restore arms or not. It can't.
It's not. No, that's regeneration. Now, it would have been very helpful to have that the last session when you had to carry around the Goliath for like 3 sessions.
Eh.
When he was petrified. I mean, that was still funny, but it would have been useful.
These are perfect.
So I can heal, but I'd use a lot of spell slots.
I got 1.
Yeah, we're gonna need a short rest.
Is there anything down here?
You can give me a perception check if you like.
I meant like, does a cave end?
Yeah, there's a back wall of the cave.
Okay.
Okay, I am gonna.
And you do see like what looks like you have to give me a perception check.
Is this done in like chalk or like what is this?
It's
pentagram
like
made out?
it's like carved and chalked into the dirt.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm gonna
sorry,
cure
go
wounds for Brar.
Okay.
Oh,
For
thank
7
you.
damage. And then I'm going to investigate this thing.
Okay. So perception check on that makes it's a back wall, but there is a breeze, and you can see kind of a small channel that's kind of looks like the natural cave that this was carved out of continues backwards, and you think it leads to the river a few miles distance. It's very small and narrow. If you're not, the map is not perfect for what I was using it for.
Right. The fog of war is cut across right here.
I'm aware it is because the map doesn't make sense for what I'm telling you.
No, I was just telling you why I was asking.
Okay. But yeah, you can find like a narrow tunnel you can squeeze through that would you think is going to lead you to the riverbank because of the smell of the water.
Cool. I'm going to cast a Heal on Whisper while you can.
Okay. You also think, let's see, Vic, did you roll perception yet or investigation?
I think that's a very low roll.
You rolled okay, and who's the main skill? Who's that's a Whisper? Okay. Plus 24 to Whisper. Investigation. You see more of that arcane dwarvish writing that you're not, but you can't read the language. And again, the scrolls. Looking at it closely here with your wizardy size, you've seen like the crazed writings of like lunatic warlocks and the like, sorcerers. That's kind of what this looks like. Whoever it is not right in the head.
So I don't think this is an actual language. I think it's just crazed writing.
You're not sure if it's a language or not. You can't decipher it, but just the way it's angled and like it's kind of writing over itself. But it's pretty clearly like Jack is a dull boy sort of thing. But you don't know if it's actually words or not. You can't read it.
Okay. All right then. And so I can't tell. Okay, I understand. Would I know enough to be able to break this seal, or?
Oh yeah, it's easy enough to like, especially with stone shape, you could very easily blows, or you could like have the warlock Eldritch blast it. It's just stone. It'll easily disperse.
Okay, since they just used that to summon something from the Shadowfell, yeah, I'm gonna break the rune at least.
Okay. That is.
Veribar is going to cut an eyeball off of the giant frog thing.
Okay. That's my favorite monster out of Volos. I love that thing.
I've wanted to see one, or I've wanted to see one. Those things are cool.
I've seen one from many unique angles. Not really enthused.
Would you say it's unforgettable?
I should have devoured Veribar. Anyways, you guys have found a secret evil temple. That's connected to.
I didn't make that pun.
No, but it just in general. You guys found a secret shrine with evil warlocks and a crazed demon beast underneath the Lord Dryland's compound. You've not yet found anything terribly useful, but there were rooms upstairs you haven't explored yet. It's getting kind of late. How do you guys feel?
Full of yawns.
Yeah.
I am going to note that it's highly unlikely that he does not know about these things. So I'm gonna just voice in character that I think that there's way more to Lord Dryland than he's letting on. And I think his octopus motif and basement full of frog monsters leaves him less than reputable.
Veribar's going to very slowly raise an eyebrow and then even more slowly cock his head and have his jaw slide open. Like, duh.
I'm just saying. I think we should steal his sword.
Veribar will nod emphatically at that.
Basically, I'm okay killing these guys, whereas before I was kind of like, here for the story.
All right. Well, next week we will continue exploring the vagaries of evil lords.
Maybe their bedrooms.
We might get there.
All right. Well, we'll pick it up next week. Thank you all for playing, gentlemen. I'm sure we'll chat throughout the week.
All right,
Have a good one, folks.
I'll see y'all later.